You want to lose body fat, you want to look absolutely shredded. These are my results here. And I'm going to tell you my biggest secret. And it's not anything to do with exercise. It's not anything to do with eating. It's literally cortisol. I've seen so many people talk about it. And in my personal experience, it was honestly a game changer. So I'm going to show you what I looked like before and then what I looked like 12 weeks after, like kind of doing HIIT cardio classes on top of my weight training. I was pretty much overdoing it, but what you can see here is the inflammation was not going down. Like I was still kind of inflamed and really inflamed in my face, and I honestly didn't know it at the time. Like I just thought that that's just how my face was, that's how my body was, but I found that I was just so puffy. I started taking out HIIT cardio classes, coffee on an empty stomach, all of these things to lower my cortisol and lower my stress in my body. And this is where I started seeing the transformation in the inflammation. This just helped me so much. So this is like my best advice. So first of all, like I mentioned, do not have coffee on an empty stomach. Just spikes it. I just ruled it out completely. Best thing I ever did was wake up in the morning, start getting my steps in. You can have caffeine. I have caffeine that's green tea based because it's a slow releasing caffeine, so it's way better. And also if you're having like matcha, it has L-theanine in it, which is really calming for your body, so absolutely love that. And then so just going for not even 10k steps, sometimes I'll do half and then I'll do the other rest of the 10k steps in the afternoon, but try and get 10k steps in the morning. I was having a really big breakfast. I wasn't skipping out on breakfast. I find fasting also was stressing my body out as well. Some people I know, I was guilty of it, like eating like at lunchtime or 2 p.m. is so popular. I feel like people just are so busy in their day, but prioritizing having breakfast and even meal prepping it if you need, that's so good for your body. And I stopped working out on those classes on an empty stomach. So I started doing my weight training sessions in the afternoon. You don't necessarily have to do that, but make sure you're eating, you're having maybe like not as much caffeine on an empty stomach, you're eating first, all of these things. That's why if you're a Pilates girl and you've seen people have amazing results from Pilates, that's probably wise because their cortisol is lowered and they went from maybe like high intensity exercising and working out to like a slower morning and a slower form of exercising. That's why walking is amazing. It doesn't burn into any of your muscle, it doesn't burn carbs, it literally just burns body fat. So I personally don't do Pilates, but it kind of is in the same category in the sense of cortisol. The things that can impact your cortisol are, of course, your diet, what you're eating. I found that I was eating a lot of not processed foods, but packaged foods, things that are like low calorie or high protein, stuff like that. And that was just really not doing any justice to my body. I feel like it was holding a lot of inflammation. I also had a lot of gut problems, which I healed. I'll put a results from the debloat drink that I have every single day here, and that really helped my inflammation in my stomach and my gut. I find now I just like had a flat stomach throughout the entire day and didn't have to worry about what I was necessarily eating, because I find that I felt like I was getting triggered by gluten and stuff, but then I took it out and it was the exact same. So I realized I was just lacking some things in my diet. When I put more things in and healthy things into my body, things that were going to heal my gut and nurture it, it started helping. Your body cannot burn body fat or deliver you the results, even build muscle if it's stressed out. So relax.